I'd like to extend you a great welcome, and we're so glad that you took the time to come and be here with us this morning for this announcement. I understand, I was talking to the Premier. He advised me he had the RCMP accompanying him down this morning on the road between St. John and Fredericton. I've had that experience many times over the years. But it never resulted in any great joy or celebration at the end of the trip. So, anyway, Premier, we're glad you made the effort. You and your colleagues in Fredericton. It's just great to have you here, and it's great to see all our friends and our employees and everybody, because this is an exciting day. This is a long time coming. Someone said to me, Jim, when this started, you had brown hair. And that's changed a little bit. So, I tell you, before we get into formal remarks, I'd like to recognize Minister Dorothy Chipman. And her riding represents this mill and a lot of men and women who work here. She's been a tireless advocate for this, working with the St. John Caucus, who is a group who've done an outstanding job trying to move things forward here in the city. And just like a special recognition for your hard work. So this morning, we're pleased to announce a modernization program across the company of $513 million. This is right here at every pulp and paper. This will be a phased-in project approach. We've just completed in 2013. Well, that translates into 300 direct construction jobs and about 150 indirects. This new state-of-the-art technology will further reduce noise and air emissions. That's phase 2. Phase 3, which we will start the engineering on later this year, fall of this year, will be a $250 million project. That will new state-of-the-art pulp dryer, which will replace the current 3 units that we have on site. Again, that's another 600,000 approximately person hours, or 300 direct construction jobs and 150 indirect.
Of our community leaders in this part of New Brunswick just needs to be recognized today. And you know, when you think about St. John and the southern part of New Brunswick and what it can mean as that turbine that drives the economy in New Brunswick, you are playing such a leadership role. And it's great to see you here again, and congratulations on a great day for St. John. The economic activity that this is going to create is tremendous for not only the greater St. John area, but all of New Brunswick.
This is a great day, and I want to start off with my remarks to the Premier. David, you may be the only Conservative in Canada that I'm actually pleased with today. That might change quickly, so let's not screw today up. Let's just get through it. Today is about a vision. It's about celebrating a shared vision. It's about a vision about community. It's about a vision for working class people. It's a vision to put people to work. Today is a vision about opportunity, and it's about hope. And that's what it has to be about. It has to be about opportunity and hope. So yesterday and today's announcements are not just about our present, but more importantly, it's about our future. This is what we've been talking about and fighting for years. Think about this. Finally, we've got a model. And you know what it's about? It's a model that says government, business, community, labor, all get in a room and start talking about issues to affect working people. Let's talk about how we build a stable economy, and let's talk about how we do things properly. And that's what's happening here today. So what are we talking about today here in New Brunswick? We're talking about how do you build a long-range sustainable future. How do we talk about a strategy that utilizes our natural resources and raw materials as a nation? And we use the benefits of our natural resources and raw materials for Canadians. How do we talk about a future based on renewable resources, which can and must be managed for future generations? Listen, I'm talking, and we're talking to today all of Canada. And we're talking to all the citizens of Canada and the politicians around the country and the business community across the country. Today, you all need to look at what's happening in St. John, because this is how we do things right. This is how you get things done, by putting people to work. This is the type of plan to put young people to work. And here's why it's so important. Because young people today are feeling betrayed. A lot of young people, we told them, go to school, get your education, get your diploma, get your degree, and your jobs will be waiting for you. And it hasn't been. They're waiting for them when they've retired. So here we are today. Here we are today, knowing that a lot of our young people have been leaving the community. But you know what today's announcement is about? It's about telling our young people you don't have to leave the community anymore, and it's about telling the young people that's left, come on back home, because there's a vision to give you jobs.